Hello guys, welcome. My name is Walker, and I'm also the guy that pretty much helps runs this channel. This is actually take two, or I don't know. The first one, the sound is not fully working, and I had to like boost it up. But forget about that. Today is actually an ET ship experience I had today. This is around 8:30, so I'll say specifically 8:26. I was at the beach today. Where I live in Palm Beach, but I live in the coastline, and I live in where Boynton Beach. That's actually where Boynton Beach beach. The actual the name of the beach that's located where I'm at is called Boynton Beach, and essentially I'm there almost every day. I like go to the beach, I like go take water, and I think that's a great spot for them to be. They notice me, they know that I'm there. But let's get to it. Let's keep this short. So say 8:26. Sitting on the beach. Actually not on the beach. I'm sitting on the boardwalk where the benches are, and I just was relaxing and just looking around the skies. It was nighttime. On the background you can see the clouds of thunder. It's not really thunderstorms, but it was lightning, where those lightning strikes, and they were getting a little bit closer as time went on, but it was the same time it was like no thunder. It was supposed to be a thunderstorm, but there was no thunder. It's just lightning, and I was just watching. It was beautiful. I love the look of lightning when it flashes. It's just like goes down, and I can actually see it in slow motion. The actually comes down and touches. I've been able to like kind of slow my time and see how it goes. It's really pretty. And right now, at this around the time of year, the sky is clear. And constellations, you can start seeing the constellations really properly when we start seeing the Big Dipper that comes across, and then to Sagittarius. You can see Orion's belt, the three major star systems, and three major star systems that's connected the whole Sagittarius constellation. You can see Scorpio too. And it's really, really cool. I'm still learning about the different versions of the constellations, and you can see how in certain spots, you can see commercial planes flying by. It's a popular spot to come through because it's actually where a lot of the commercial airplanes are going down to Palm Beach, or Fort Lauderdale Airport. International Airport, and they take the trip to go across the coastline because it's a little bit easier to take that roundabout to go out and then going straight over, because where the actual plane lands is like east to west, west-east kind of situation. And I remember seeing those planes come by, and then all of a sudden around 8:30, 8:26, 8:30, I see this little bright object just going across, and I was like, let's see what's going on here. Like I said, well, okay. The first thing I said in my mind is this foreign or is this domestic? And I heard domestic, and I was like, okay. And I was like, well, is anybody in there? And it's like, there's a human being, and I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, okay, it's a plane. But I remember seeing there was no blinking lights, because most airplanes, almost every single airplane you ever see has a blinking light. They have to. It's code. This is how they differentiate between different planes. And the second thing I thought, okay, maybe it's a satellite. Elon Musk's satellite, because his satellites for his internet is actually very low. And as I was looking at this, it was going by like, this is too low. This low. And I forgot the number that Elon Musk has to be, but that's much, much higher than what this bright object was coming across. It was lit too. And I was like, okay, it came across, like, and after a different, like, okay, it's just a plane at first. And then it was going from right to left, going south to north. And I waited a few minutes later, around 8:33, 35, I see it again. Going north to south, my left to right. And I was like, huh. It was slow. I was just paying attention, being. I was like, okay, what we going in? Let's see. Okay, that's cool. It's slow. That's interesting. Okay. I was on the beach, singing my own. I like to do my nighttime singing sometimes. And I was like, that around like 8:40. That's when I got up and left. And I was making my way to get out, because the only way to get out across, you had to go across this drawbridge, which opens up and down, and it's a really beautiful one. And the location of it is right across the end of the coastal. And pretty much, as you're walking, going up the street, you literally, kind of like there's houses along, there's beautiful houses along, there's a big long street, and then you get to where the drawbridge, the base of it, and it starts going up. It actually opens up, the sky opens up, and when you get to the actual location, to the top of the drawbridge, you can actually there's actually the main station where the worker that the house opens up, and there's 3 other spots that open up. There's lights over them. You can see over the bridge, you can see under the bridge, you can see it far across from the north and far across to the south, which is really, really beautiful. And as I was making my way up, I remember hearing from one of my guides, I think it was one from Gina, I believe, my main female guide. She says, like, pay attention, there's something that's about to happen. And I was like, okay, something's about to happen. Okay, it's like, it's not on your fault. There's nothing you did. Just pay attention. And as I was walking up, and I was like, okay, all of a sudden, just when I look up, I was about to look away, I see a bright white light just come across, and it was just short. It was literally like maybe 5-6 seconds. If it was a flare, it was a white flare, because it would burst and it disappeared. And I was like, I started laughing. I was like, oh man, oh, they try to get my attention. Oh, that's a ship. Oh yeah, that's definitely a ship. So I was like, as I was walking up, I was like, laughing my butt off. I was like, of course they're trying to get my attention. And I was like, oh man, ain't that something? And so I was like, okay, let's see who it is. As I asked again, foreign, domestic, and this time I got foreign. And as I was going through the questions, there's foreign, domestic, who's the people in their ship. There's people were in their ship. I remember there's three to four, and I remember going through different types of species. And one of the ones that stuck was a loin gray. And I remember I was like, okay. By the way, just after that flare that comes up, that went away, you can see the ship going north to south, just slow. They're intentionally going slow, just getting my attention. I was paying attention, I felt it. And I was like, oh man, that is so cool. That's just awesome. And because the thing is, I have seen their ships before. They have, over my house, they have come across quick. There's one time where blatantly, it was just like, oh, and it was like you can see the spin. But this one was actually very definite today. Let's say today, it's 11:55, 8/29/2022. But this happened at 8:48 to 8:52. Between that time of the third time I seen them, because I saw their ship 3 times. Then I saw, after the second time, I saw their flare, and then I saw their ship going by. And I looked, and I figured out I believe it was a Grays. It was a Loin Grays, and they were trying to say hello. Actually, quick mention, what's his name? Alexis Hart. This is one of really awesome spear from Essex. But he alone, he can feel his heart. Every time you see one of his videos, Alex Stargazer, you can feel his heart, and you can really feel just like, because every time I watch one of his videos while he's talking, my heart is just like warm. I was like, it's really comforting. And he pretty much has mentioned he's been here in Florida. You can see the actual flares that comes across, which is really, really great. And he said red flares, white flares. I don't know if he said blue flares or yellow flares. I'm not sure. I gotta go back to one of his videos that he mentioned it. But that really helped me confirm that they're around. They're trying to say hello and just say, mention them actually in the video. And this is what this video was about. So yeah. This is my experience, and hopefully there's more I can show. Next time I might try to get it on video. But yeah, y'all have a good night. I love you guys, and or good day. But yeah, alright, bye.